In the last episode, we see Sadakat Albora shoot Alya to prevent her from marrying Cihan. Alya's condition is critical, and Cihan rushes her to the clinic. On the way to the clinic, little Deniz calls Cihan and asks to speak to his mother. Despite the pain she feels, Alya tries to talk to her son but ends up fainting. Sadakat returns to the mansion and confesses to her children that she shot Alya. Over the phone, she tells Cihan not to let her survive. Nair blames Cihan for the incident, saying that he should have let Alya return to Canada. Despite the severity of Alya's condition, Cihan cannot take her to the hospital to avoid involving the police and getting his mother arrested. So he calls Mine for help with the equipment needed to perform surgery on Alya. Initially, Mine refuses, but eventually agrees when Cihan says that if she doesn't help him, he will tell the police that he himself shot Alya. Sadakat tries everything to prevent the surgery on Alya, but her attempts are in vain. Meanwhile, at the mansion, Nair and Kaya are furious with their mother for committing such cruelty. The surgery goes well, and Alya is taken back to the mansion. Cihan, seeing his mother, threatens her, saying that if she does anything to Alya again, he will take Alya and little Deniz away, and she will never see them again. When Alya wakes up from the anesthesia, Cihan is by her side. She asks him who shot her, and Cihan responds that he doesn't remember but will find out. Alya then asks why he didn't call the police and why he risked her life in a clinic instead of a hospital. Cihan reminds Alya that she also risked his life when she removed the bullet from him in the mansion. Şahin visits his father in prison after Sadakat expelled him from the mansion. Ekmal wastes no time in trying to turn his son against the family, showing him a photo of him and Sadakat when they were young and telling him about their relationship in their youth. He also reveals his plan to put him in jail and says Sadakat must pay for everything she did. Shocked by everything he learns, Şahin joins his father in seeking revenge against the Albora family and goes to the police to report Sadakat for shooting Alya. In the morning, Cihan visits Alya. While they are talking, Sadakat enters the room and confesses to Alya that she was the one who shot her. Alya is shocked to learn that everyone already knew the truth but no one told her. Determined to stop the wedding, Sadakat grabs a knife and points it at Cihan, saying, "Make your choice, her or me." She reminds Cihan of his past with Sema and says that Alya will do worse if they get married. Despite Sadakat's efforts, Alya and Cihan are determined to get married, Alya to stay close to her son and Cihan at his brother's request. The conversation is interrupted when the police arrive at the mansion. They want to speak with Alya and ask if it was really Sadakat who shot her. She replies, "No, I shot myself." Cihan goes after Şahin, who confirms that he made the report and tells him about Sadakat and Ekmal's relationship when they were young. Nervous, Cihan tries to shoot Şahin, but Nair steps in and stops him. Sadakat says that she was very young and seduced by Ekmal, who promised to marry her but later abandoned her. She claims she didn't marry Azim for revenge but for love. Meanwhile, at the mansion, Alya remains firm in her decisions and tells Sadakat, "You will not separate me from my son. I will marry and live here in this mansion with him." Cihan asks Alya why she didn't tell the police the truth and if she wasn't afraid of living in the mansion with his mother possibly trying something again. Alya says she is not afraid. Cihan adds, "If you are marrying to take revenge on my mother, don't do it." After talking with Alya, Cihan goes to his family and announces his marriage to Alya, demanding that the preparations begin. Finally, the long-awaited wedding day arrives. Cihan is dazzled when he sees Alya in her wedding dress coming down the stairs. After the ceremony, Sadakat makes an announcement, saying she would like to have another grandchild. And that's how we reach the end of another episode of Uzak Şehir. If you liked the video, like and subscribe to the channel to not miss any updates of this super production. See you in the next video.